Hey guys, what's up? It's Lloyd here from MyFitnessPal, and today's video I want to talk about a simple topic of the importance of tracking your calories using a phone app or a journal or something along the lines of that. So what I use personally is I use the MyFitnessPal app. I've been using it for a good 5+ years now, and before that I didn't really even care about tracking my calories, but since I've started using MyFitnessPal, I'm able to see exactly where my pitfalls are in terms of what my goals are for health and fitness. Now, right now I weigh about 163 pounds and I'm 5'9", and so my BMI is a healthy number. I'm not actually even considered overweight BMI until I think I'm 180, but of course if you're into weightlifting and everything like that, BMI is it's relative to if you're a weightlifter or if you're somebody that just doesn't lift at all. And so 180 pounds if you lift weights is fine, but right now I'm 163 and my goal is to get to 170, so I'm pretty close. Today I was 163.8, so I guess you could say I'm getting there little by little, but the importance of tracking your calories is a big deal. If you're somebody that's, a lot of struggling to eat all the time, then you really need to look into why that is. So it starts from even before you start tracking your calories. If you're somebody that's underweight, you need to say, why is it that I don't eat enough each day? Is it because my mind and my body is preoccupied with something? Am I preoccupied gaming? Am I preoccupied watching Netflix, reading, watching TV? Am I so preoccupied with that I don't bother eating? And if I do eat, it's something so minuscule, like a cup of ramen or something, that it's not even worth the investment of time just to even make the ramen, because you just ate nothing essentially. So you got to find the cause of why you avoid making meals or doing what needs to be done to get your calorie goal for the day. Once you've determined that, and that applies to somebody that's severely overweight as well, or somebody that's severely underweight. Once you've determined the cause of it, then you can work towards fixing it. So in my case, a lot of the times I just didn't feel like eating because I was preoccupied with stuff on the computer. But that was when I was much younger, before I even started working out. That was like 2010, 2009. So now, I'm definitely a lot different. But back then I weighed like 120 pounds too, so that was my starting point, was like 118 pounds. And so now, almost 50 pounds later, and being able to keep it on for the most part. There was parts like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where I really let my nutrition drop and I just lost lots of weight. So you always have to stick with it. You have to stay consistent, and it has to be a daily thing, So MyFitnessPal is the app that I use, and what I do is I have it broken down: meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I usually get about 5 meals in, with snacks, give or take, throughout the day, and protein shakes. So my typical diet is lots of rice, lots of pasta, high protein, high carb, because I'm trying to bulk up, and medium fats. And so 7 more pounds to go and I'm almost there. Things like chicken, beans, some beef, salmon, tuna, fish, vegetables, your basic stuff. I don't really eat out very much, maybe once a week, twice a week, fast food or something like that, quick and easy. But it's kind of expensive eating out all the time, and it's really expensive if you are trying to bulk only on fast food every day. You're looking at spending 15 to 20 bucks a day just on 2 meals maybe to get you to 3,000 calories a day. So it's not optimal, and it's not efficient. Somebody that's trying to lose weight by eating out all the time isn't going to work either, unless you're having really small portions, and even that costs a lot of money too. So one of the reasons I haven't already hit my weight goal is because I prepare the food in advance, put it into meal containers, as you can see on my Instagram pictures, or the family members here they'll make food and we'll put it into containers and we will eat it as well. So those are some of the things that we do and I do in order to make it a little bit more easier. You just throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it's already a nice little 3-section container that's reusable. So the thing is that you just start using MyFitnessPal it has a barcode scanner. You can scan the foods if you're new to MyFitnessPal. Like if you like eating a lot of, I'm not going to recommend it, but soda, Triscuits, you know, junk food, things like that. Whatever you eat right now, you can even start putting it in MyFitnessPal and see exactly what is the problem with your diet. Once you've added a whole day or a whole week's worth of food, you can look into the subsection of MyFitnessPal app and you can see the nutrient breakdown. You can see your minerals, you can see your vitamins, you can see where you're deficient in. And as you notice, some days if you're struggling and you're just dragging, you're not really in the mood to do anything. If you look at your calorie goals, maybe you hit the calorie goal for the day and you're like, why do I feel so bad still? It might be when you check the next box over, you see that your sugar intake was really high. You know, you had like 150 grams of sugar because you had like a quarter of Pepsi or something, and you had a quart of, if you had a quart of Pepsi and you had some donuts or something and some potato chips, all of this, you start seeing the saturated fat, the sugar, the sodium. Those things are going to just bog you down and make you just not want to do anything but just vegetate and lay out on the bed and watch Netflix or something. So you've got to eat to sustain energy and sustain health. So those are things you pick up as you are using an app that's like this. And yeah, it's annoying in the beginning to add everything up, but as you start eating the same foods, eventually you'll be able to start adding your food very quickly. If you have a big meal, even if you eat out, you'll be able to eyeball and ballpark figure about how many calories that meal was. If you go out to eat and have a nice dinner that has rice and broccoli and beef and chicken and salmon, you'll be like, okay, I know about how many calories that is. And you just add it. You say, okay, that was 1 cup of this. That looked about 2 cups of that. That looked about 8 ounces of that. And eventually you'll be able to start seeing how many calories are in food right away. You'll start looking at food and you'll see food as numbers. You'll say, okay, that egg's got 70 calories, 7 grams of protein. That tuna's got 100 calories, 20 grams of protein in the can. Rice, that's maybe 200 calories in a cup. Things like that will help you visually prepare in advance for your goals, either to lose weight or gain weight. So, moral of the video, start using MyFitnessPal and just try it out for like 2-3 weeks, using it every day, everything you eat. And for somebody that's underweight trying to gain weight, you'll realize, hey, I thought I was eating 5,000 calories a day. Why am I not gaining weight? But in reality, you may have been only eating 2,000 calories a day and just getting by. Or you may have been eating even less. Somebody that's trying to lose weight, that would be the reverse, right? You don't think you're eating a lot of calories, but then when you add it up on MyFitnessPal, you say, wow, I'm eating 5,000 calories a day. Why am I 500 pounds? Those type of things will let you visually see change and what needs to be done. So hopefully this video gave you some insight into what I do and how my thinking process is when I see food. And you do have to be careful though, because it can become a little bit neurotic and an obsession almost if you're not careful. You can take it to the extremes of restricting your calories too much, or saying, oh, I can't eat that one piece of popcorn because that will go over my calories for the day, or I can't have that one bite of ice cream or something because that will make me gain 5 pounds or lose 5 pounds. So just do it in moderation, but do it with discipline and focus, and you should be fine. So hopefully this video was a little bit interesting and gave you insight into my thought process. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Do your workouts, track your calories, and drink plenty of water. See you later.